Good morning, Steve Freed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, markets are mixed overnight with beans and wheat lower, while corn's a little bit higher. Outside markets, U.S. stock market continues to trend lower and near key support. The dollar's making new highs for the move, and also we're seeing crude up a little bit while most commodities are lower. Markets are still trying to adjust to the Fed chairman's speech last week about using all tools in the toolbox to try to fight inflation. Talking about the goal of getting inflation down to 2% and increasing rates until then from where we are right now. Also, many stories about retailers talking about consumers buying less, watching their budgets, and how that might impact down the road companies' earnings. As far as the specific market, beans probably lower after ProFarmer confirmed USDA's yield and suggesting a big crop. We also have China COVID lockdowns that could reduce the number of beans that they import. And we're looking at soon, maybe in the next 2 or 3 weeks, Brazil starting to plant their 2023 soybean crop, with CONAB talking about a record crop. Over in the corn, again, corn might be supported by the fact that it's unknown how much corn Ukraine can actually export, given that the war continues, even though we do have a deal for an open corridor. That deal expires in October. We also note in the wheat market that Russia continues to look to be an aggressive seller of wheat and any tender to try to get rid of their record crop. This kind of offsets the fact that the rest of the world exporters have record low stocks to usage ratio. Over the weekend, we saw some rains across Minnesota and Iowa and eastern Kansas. Those Minnesota and Iowa rains will probably help the soybean crop there. We also note that the 6 to 10 day and the 8 to 14 day is pretty much warm and dry across most of the Midwest, which should help corn harvest. As far as Europe is concerned, still less than normal rains in Western Europe. Russia's getting a few showers right now, but the forecast continues to be mostly dry. Argentina, mostly dry, while Brazil could actually see a few showers. A few showers across the central part of China, but again, the reduced industrial production may reduce China's raw material imports more than any COVID lockdown. So again, looking way ahead, markets concerned about the world being one good crop away from lower grain prices because demand just isn't improving as much as needed. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day. And remember, always treat people like yourself would like to be treated.